What's up, Namaste bitches? It's Melissa Feaster, and I am here with my most beautiful co-host, Teresa, and I am coming from you, sounding like a man and all the way from Hawaii.
Hey, Namaste bitches, and I'm coming from Tampa, Florida. I'm in Tampa, Florida.
We are literally coast to coast in different locations, though. You guys, we so apologize for being a day late. I've been in Hawaii. Teresa's been a traveling crazy lunatic. Clearly, Hawaii is not doing my voice good. And Teresa is in Florida now doing her thing.
Yeah, I was in Rhode Island for 9 days with Adriana for her dance competition, and then came home. Then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I was nonstop taping for my cooking YouTube channel, which went like so amazing. I can't wait for you guys to see all the recipes that I did. I had all these special guests with me, helping me. They were my sous chefs, so I can't wait for you guys to see it. I had so much fun. So, and today I'm in Tampa, flying in and out in Tampa, and have a bottle signing for Dano's Tequila. And it's so crazy. This liquor store that I'm at, I was telling Jen that I was going there, and then the liquor store's owner is related to Bill. So Jen
No way.
Yeah, yes. Isn't that so cool?
What are the chances of that, of all your Dano's Tequila signings?
So Bill's family, so they texted Jen. They're like, can you come with Teresa? We want to see you. So Jen flew out with me.
That's amazing.
We're like in and out. Yeah.
I thought I heard her beautiful voice in the background.
Yeah, she's awesome. And that's another thing. Like, it's so crazy how like people online, like, it's like the haters need to like really go away, and like we really are real friends. And like I love Jen. Like I swear, like she's like a ride or die friend. She's not a fake friend. She's not my friend just, because we're on Housewives, and people are like, I don't know. I think it's these haters.
Are you saying a lot of people online just say it's like a pretend relationship because of the Housewives?
Or not even that, or she's kissing my ass. She's not kissing my ass. Like, we're real friends. It's like, stop with the hate. If you think that we're not real friends, then don't go on our page. Like, stop making your disgusting comments. Like, go find a life, It's like so sad. Really, go be happy. Jen and I are very happy. Tequila. And stop hating on us just because we're real friends. And it's like so funny to me. And look, I'm losing my voice too, because the past 3 days I've been talking nonstop on my cooking channel.
I mean, we are disgusting right now. I'm almost embarrassed for people to have to hear our voice like this. It sounds
This is dedication. See, we're working.
This is dedication. You guys, I was up at 5:30 to do this before the maniacs wake up. And it sounds like I had 4 bottles of Dano's tequilas and 60 packs of cigarettes. But Teresa, we've been so crazy lately. There's been so much going on in the Bravo world that we have missed. Have you been seeing any of this crazy madness? Like the Kyle stuff from Beverly Hills?
I think you're like more up on it than I am, because I really don't like pay attention to all that. Like I'm on Instagram very little, and that's it. Yeah. So tell me, what do you want to talk about?
Did you hear, for these hot takes happening, did you hear anything going on with your girl from Ultimate Girls Trip, Kyle Richards?
First, I heard that they were separated, and then I heard that now they're trying to work things out and that they're not getting divorced, because I saw it on Instagram.
So I think, though, they are not working things out, and they were legit getting a divorce. And
really?
Kyle has supposedly been linked to a woman, this Morgan. She's like a country singer,
and then I heard like the cameras were back up and filming her. And I saw that too. I only see what's on Instagram. So, and I was going to text her, but sometimes people want to be left alone when stuff like that's going on. So I didn't want her to think, and then it looks like they're working things out. I mean, I saw them. Then she posted a picture that they were in Wyoming together.
In their place in, I think it's Utah.
Oh, okay, so they were together. So listen, I wish them the best, and I hope they can work things out. And if they don't want to work things out, whatever they want, I just wish them all the best,
But supposedly they're not getting back together. There's been all these things, how like Tom Sandoval and Raquel, when they were having their affair, they both had these like matching lightning bolt
Yeah.
necklaces.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
supposedly, again, this is all rumors that have been online. Supposedly Kyle and this woman, this country singer, have
Yes.
these matching tattoos.
I mean, did Kyle say that that's true, that they do have matching tattoos?
Of course, she's not going to comment on that. She's still married.
Oh,
and
no, I know. I'm
supposedly
just saying, did somebody see them? Like she has one and the other one has one?
yeah, they're trying to put pictures next to each other. And Teresa, supposedly Kyle hasn't been wearing her wedding ring. And
No, I heard I saw an Instagram post that she was wearing her wedding ring.
Well, maybe recently, but for a while she has not been wearing her wedding ring.
But,
even on
I don't wear my wedding rings all the time. Like even the only time I wear my wedding rings is like when I'm dressed up, because I just sometimes, and then like even for my cooking channel, I was trying to wear them, but then I don't like
cooking and you're in it. You don't want a ring.
So I take them off. So I don't wear my wedding rings all the time. So like that's like I don't really go based on that. But like for instance, I know some people that wear it all the time. Like I don't, So
yes,
that's
but
why
Teresa, do you not wear your wedding ring and then wear a ring that's almost matching your supposed female friend? I mean, they both supposedly have a matching ring that they wear.
Really? I mean, I don't know. I mean, listen, I don't know. And if that's the case, listen, I want, hopefully Kyle will be happy. I want Mauricio to be happy. And I wish their family the best,
Listen, you did a show with her. Did you get any vibes that it was like chicks, not dicks?
No, because Mauricio came there and like he had a business trip that he was coming to Turks and Caicos. So then it was so cute. Then she ended up leaving. Like she filmed with us that night. And then she's like, girls, okay, I'm gonna what's it called when you come back in the morning with the same clothes that you wore the night before?
Oh, your walk of shame.
Oh, walk of shame. Yes, yeah. In the background, walk of shame. Yeah. So in the morning, she came back, walk of shame, and she was saying it because she spent, she spent the night with Mauricio because he was in town while we were there for the Ultimate Girls Trip, which was awesome. And I got jealous because I wish that Louis could have done that, because that was our first time that Louis and I were ever apart from each other. And
no
I think,
way.
Yeah, and I think, So
you wanted to have a little boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to my room.
It's like I wanted Louis to come there. I was like, I'm like, why did Mauricio get to come here and not Louis? And I even said that to Louis. I was like, babe, I wish you could come here. And I even said that to him. I'm like, I want you to come here. I said, that's not fair. Mauricio's here and you're not here. And then that was it. I mean,
wait, so Kyle went boom, boom, boom. Let's go back to my room with Mauricio. Woke up in the morning, did the walk of shame, and then you guys kept filming?
Yes, and we kept filming. Yeah, and then he left, like, because he was there for business, and then he left, and then she's continued filming with us. Yes.
Maybe that was the kiss
and then
of death.
he also came to the white party. So if you watch the Ultimate Girls Trip, he was at our white party with us.
See, maybe that was the kiss of death. The husband came to the Ultimate Girls Trip madness, and then they're getting a divorce.
No,
maybe it's a good thing Louis didn't come.
No, but this was a while ago. Like we did the Ultimate Girls Trip, 2 years ago?
Years. But hey, Teresa, you never know. Like we always say, you never know what's happening behind closed doors.
Yeah, I mean, because that's when I first started dating Louis, and I was like missing him so much. You don't understand? Like I was like this. It was so bad. Yeah, like I was like, I don't want to be here. Oh my God, I missed him, and who knew that I missed him so much was Kenya and Cynthia. Like they knew because I was really close.
Those were your girls on the trip.
Yeah, they were my girls. So like they knew how much I missed him. Yeah.
Do you think missing him affected how you were feeling and like your mood and being there and filming?
I mean, a little bit. I swear it was like so weird. But I was very calm. I was very calm. But yeah, I really was getting withdrawals from him. Like it was so crazy. Like I was like, and I really wanted to leave. I swear I wanted to leave and say yes. I wanted to. I'm like, I have like I wanted to leave, but then it all worked out. Like I'm glad I stayed for the whole time and everything. But I was really happy. So it's like a lot of things didn't bother me on the trip that like looking back now and watching it, like I'm like that could have really bothered me, like stuff that that like my sister-in-law said on the show and stuff like that. But yeah, it really didn't bother me, and I just let it go over my head because I was like, I was in a happy
You're
place with.
almost like checked out with the
Exactly.
girls because you were thinking about Louis and missing him.
Yeah, so like normally things would piss me off. Yeah, I was just because things weren't really bothering me.
You're like, whatever. I just want to think about my man.
Yeah, I guess because like watching it now, because I've watched reruns of it, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, I let her say that, and I was like, I guess it could, I was just like not even thinking about any of that, I was just thinking about Louis.
You were already in your love bubble.
Yes, I was definitely in my love bubble. Yes.
Namaste Bitches is sponsored by Green Pan.
So if you guys have seen my cooking show on YouTube, I've been using the green pans on there all the time. I even had them on the episode with Melania when I taught her how to make sauce for the first time. They're nonstick. They're easy to wash. I love using them.
They looked great on your YouTube shows. I watched them and I was so excited. I got the same pans and I love them too. They're ceramic nonstick pans and they're toxin free. That means, you guys, they're not coated in any chemicals. It is a nutritionist like myself dream. And right now they're running an amazing deal where you can get 30% off your entire order if you use our code Namaste.
Melissa, don't you have the twilight blue? I think that's the color that you got, right?
They're so beautiful.
Yeah, and there's nothing sticks to these pans. They're so easy to clean. Adriana loves making pancakes in them too. She uses them. I love it.
Listen, if a 13-year-old can rock it, then anyone can rock it. And Green Pan has a 60-day return policy, so you have plenty of time to make sure your Green Pan is right for you.
But you won't want to return them. I actually just bought another Valencia Pro Ceramic nonstick fry pan, so Adriana could take it to her dad's house in the Bahamas so she can make pancakes for her dad. Isn't that awesome?
Because she doesn't like using her dad's pans.
Yeah, no, she doesn't like the pans in Bahamas. She's like, Ma, green pans are so much better and nothing sticks to them.
So Joe and everybody else, toss those plastic pans and upgrade your cookware with Green Pan. Head to greenpan.us and use promo code Namaste and you'll receive 30% off your entire order. Plus, you guys, free shipping on orders over $99.
That's right, 30% off. So head to greenpan.us and make sure you use our code Namaste or they won't know we sent you.
Wait, why did you watch that back? Because normally you don't watch your shows back. Why did you decide to watch that back?
It was on and because and also on Instagram they play these scenes, and I guess because we're on the same show, obviously from Real Housewives of New Jersey, so they play scenes from that to show me to show I guess the fans look what she said here, and like that,
to get the drama going.
Yes, exactly.
So how long?
I have really faithful fans, which I have to say I love them. And thank you so much for all your love and support. And I swear I don't tell my fans anything to put out there. It's they're doing and they open my eyes up to a lot of things. They really do. Because I really don't want to see any of that, tell you the truth. But sometimes it is good for me to see it because then I'm like like it just it wakes me up to, things that
You're
I should be.
aware.
Yes.
It's good to have, listen, knowledge gives
Yes.
you power and makes you
Yes.
smarter. So
Yes.
even though you don't react, you at least know it.
Yeah. And it's good to know it. Yes. It's good to know it. Yes.
We totally diverse from hot topics, but to me, this is a hot topic because like we never talked about this. We never talked about Ultimate Girls filming and like you just leaving Louis, but we flew my dad from Ohio to Hawaii with us here. I'm actually in
I
his
know.
room.
I've been seeing the photos with you guys. So nice.
I know he's the best. And, because I don't get a lot of time with him. And everything we talk about, like you always saying, I wish I would have spent more time with especially you always said my mom and like talked more. Like, now I'm like, who cares? It's a flight. We'll pay, like we got it.
Oh,
Like, just
yeah.
spend the
Oh,
time.
definitely. Like, that's what I'm saying. Anybody out there, make sure you hang out with your parents. Make sure you spend a lot of time with them because you don't want to have any regrets afterwards. I don't have any regrets with my parents at all. I mean, I dedicated a lot of my recipe. Obviously, I can't wait for you guys to see the more segments to come of my cooking show. I think everybody's going to love it. And I talk a lot about my parents and
That's awesome.
but I mean, like anything else, like I wish I did have more time with my mom. Just
yes,
because I mean, to pass away at 66, that's so young.
So young.
And, and then it's like I was busy with the kids and all this. So it's like now I have more time. The girls are older, and I wish I had more time to like just talk and hang out with her, and just ask her more questions about her life and everything. And, just like that. Like I wish I had that.
You know what? Everyone's always like, don't live with regrets. And I live with so many regrets. Like I regret things that I did when I was freaking in high school. I don't know, because I just
towards your parents?
Yeah, like towards my parents. I just am like, I can't believe this happened. I can't believe this happened. And it feels like I'm now in my current life because I do have those regrets. I'm trying to make up for it.
I like that. No, I was a good child. I really was. I feared my dad and my mom, and I never wanted to disappoint them. So I always obeyed them. I never did any. I was a really good daughter.
And well, by the way, you spend more time with your parents than anyone in the world because you were still living with them at 27.
I know. That's right. I know. Wait, but look, Gia's 22 and she's back home. So I wonder if my girls, I know somebody just said this to me because I'm like starting to get like, Gabriella's leaving soon. We're going to this weekend coming up Sunday. So today's Friday. No, today's Thursday. Tomorrow I'm having the girls' graduation party. And so Gabriella's roommate's coming from California. And then we leave Sunday morning to Michigan for orientation. We're there Sunday and Monday. So everybody's telling me, they're like, Teresa, you never know. They're like, Gabriella could stay there and not come back. And I'm like, what? I'm like, she's going to stay in Michigan and not come back? They're like, you never know. Like sometimes people, when, like, for instance, my assistant, Carrie Ann, she said once she went to Penn State, she never went back home.
Right. I never went home.
Yeah, like you did too. So I'm like, oh my God, now it's me. But Gia did move back. So Gia is back home. So, so yeah.
But remember, we're putting the cap at 25.
Right. I know. No, you're right. No, you're so right. It's like, because I can't wait to like stop paying and like some, and then they pay their own bills, You
know what? Oh, Teresa, this reminds me. God, we got off on such a tangent. Oh my God. So
I know we both are.
I love this though, because like shit comes up that we've never talked about, and it's so interesting. So back to our last episode, when you threw that bombs away on me, that you lived with your parents till 27. And I was just like in disbelief essentially the whole time we were talking, because that was so not my world. I want to address, because I did get people sending me messages, Teresa, that were like, why are you talking shit about the way that Teresa grew up? We're old school Italians. We live with our parents forever.
Jennifer lived with her parents too till she got married. How old were you when you got married?
25.
Oh, she got married at 25. So she lived with her parents too till she was 25.
Listen, I think that's dope.
48.
Wait, Jen's brother lived at home till he got married till he was 48.
Come on. That's
Yeah,
illegal in at least 48 states.
In her culture, she's Turkish. I'm Italian. We don't move out until we get married.
Here's the thing for everyone listening. I was 1,000,000,000% not hating on it at all. First of all, I was in shock because Teresa and I have had 4 million conversations about everything. I never heard that in my life. So that was real shock that you were getting from me. Two, I grew up in you go to school, you leave at 18, you go far the hell away. No, I wanted to go away. And you never ever, like, once you leave the coop, you ain't coming back to the nest.
Well, you know what? That was good for your parents because then they're like, that's it. Now she gets to take care of herself. I'm like,
they're like, great, see you later, Gator.
Yeah, no, that's good for your parents. Just because, like,
so I was not bashing Teresa. I wasn't bashing the culture. I wasn't bashing the way that they do things. It was legit just shock. And that was just not my world. I left at 18. I went to college. I graduated at 22 and I moved states and states away. And then I never came back. So that's what it was.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that, you know, to each his own. Like, I don't, you know, that's great that you did that. And like, kudos to you, you know?
Well, I just wanted to clear it up for people listening from like the Italian background that were pissy with me that I was judging. Cause they're like, my kids are still living with me and they're in their mid-20s. Listen, I love that. I wish my parents would have kept me at home and I could have been living rent-free for a long time, but it's just a different world.
Well, that's what I mean. When you have somebody doing your laundry, you have someone cooking you home cooked meals every day. Why would you want to leave? The only thing is that I had to obey by my parents' rules. Like, you know, I wasn't allowed, like, I couldn't sleep at Joe's house. We weren't allowed to go on vacation together. Like, I would lie to my parents. Like, the only time I could go away is like, I would say to my parents, like, me and Joe and a whole bunch of my friends were going down the shore. They were fine with going down the shore into the Hamptons. Meanwhile, I did go to the Bahamas with him, and we did go to Puerto Rico together. So,
did your parents ever find out?
No, but they thought we were in the Hamptons and down the shore. They thought we were like at the shore. Like, they didn't care about the shore, but I always told them we went with a whole bunch of people, and that's it. But we did go on 2 trips while I was dating him, Bahamas and Puerto Rico. We went to Bahamas twice, and then the second time he proposed in the Bahamas. We got engaged in the Bahamas. And then I was freaking out. Wait. Then I was freaking out. I was like, oh my God, we're in the Bahamas. What am I
And my parents don't know.
No, but they think we got engaged in the Hamptons. So they think we got engaged. Yes.
Wait a minute.
So now he's asking me to get married. I was like, oh my God. And then after I was freaking out, I'm like, what am I going to tell? What are we going to tell our parents? I'm like, do my parents know they knew he was doing it, but they thought we were in the Hamptons. Oh.
So you guys never, ever said we got engaged in the Bahamas?
No, we never did. I mean, I said it on the show. I think that happened. I think I said,
I don't remember that.
And my mom's not on social media, so I don't think she ever found out. Yeah.
OMG. And I can't believe
they knew and they just never said anything. I don't know, but yeah.
I can't believe it never got back on all those years.
Yeah, and it's so crazy. Because my first boyfriend, I never went away with him. Like, we never took a plane ride anywhere. And I was with him on and off for like 6 years. But we always went down the shore and stuff like that. But then with Joe, I was not as scared. I wasn't scared to go away with him. I was like, all right, it just felt right. But I'll never forget. I'll tell you guys these little secrets. When I first started talking to Joe, I was like nervous, you know, because our parents knew each other and everything. They were, you know, his mom and my mom were best friends. So we started talking and I wasn't sure, like, so I was like, I didn't know if, you know, like, I didn't know. Like, and I was talking to him, I was still talking to my ex-boyfriend. Like, I just didn't know, like, what was I going to do anyway. So then he asked me to go to Bermuda with him. And then I was like, first I said yes. He booked me a ticket. And then I freaked out. I was like, oh my God, if I go to Bermuda with him, you know, that's going to happen. You know what's
boning?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, that's going to happen. I'm like, how do you not go on vacation, not bone, I guess, like how you say it. And I was like, so I ended up making something up and I was like, I can't go. I'm like, I can't go. I just got cold feet. And I was like, I can't go. So yeah, I didn't go. So, and then he ended up taking this other girl. Yeah. So it was okay. But
So they went boom, boom, boom in Bermuda.
I'm sure they did. Yeah, of course they did. Yeah.
And then he came
But
back.
I didn't even care because, and then I think I got back with my ex-boyfriend because I wasn't sure, you know?
And then he came back and he said, I don't like Bermuda, girl. Let's go back out.
No. And then we ended up running. And then I think I kept running into him. And then I ran into him like going out. And then that's how it ended up happening. Yeah.
Do the girls, Gia or anyone, do they know that Joe proposed to you in the Bahamas?
Yes. My kids know.
Is it crazy that you got engaged in the Bahamas and Joe now after all these years is living in the Bahamas?
Yeah, now he's living there. Exactly. Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Yeah. I know. I guess yeah, I guess it is pretty crazy. Yeah, I know. See how life works. So you never know. You
go full circle.
You never know where life's going to take you. Life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
I always know what I'm going to get because I only like dark chocolate and nuts.
Oh, nice. I like milk, chocolate, and nuts.
So you guys, we got so off track. But back to Mauricio and Kyle, I need to tell you this last part because you were like, I think they're getting back together. Supposedly, the cameras have picked back up.
Oh, I said that to you. I saw that on Instagram.
To film the split because they're done.
That's crazy. Like, I don't know. I wonder if they would even want that to happen. I don't know if that's a rumor, if that's really true.
It's about the money.
Yeah, but like Mauricio's good, you know, he has money, you know.
I know, but I'm sure they're like, listen, we're making this part of the season. What is she going to say? No?
Yeah, but I wouldn't want it part of the season, you know. I'm just saying if
you know why? Hello, do you know why? So the whole crap shit show went down with Scandival. Yeah. And then when Ariana was finding out and it all broke, cameras picked back up to film all that. They were done filming.
Oh, really? Wow.
And then the cameras picked back up once news accidentally
I'm just saying when there's kids involved, I don't know if I would want to do that. Like with Ariana and Tom, like they don't have kids. So it's like, totally. That's fine. I would totally do that, you know, and I would be fine. I think I would be fine with that. But I mean, look at her. Ariana's, she's doing great. Good for her. I heard she's on Dancing with the Stars this season. Can't wait to see her on there. So she's doing amazing. So good for her.
You know what's insane? Because of this cheating. I mean, you break it down. It's people got cheated on. Vanderpump Rules is nominated for, I think, 2 Emmys.
I just heard that. Yeah,
Jen just insane?
Yeah, Jen just told me that. Yeah, I didn't know
for cheating.
That. I know, crazy. See that you get like it's crazy. Yeah, so good for them. I mean, if they're happy with it, you know.
That's actually insane to me. Like, I'm not minimizing because I know it's a shitty situation, but like, you've been cheated on. I've been cheated on. Who hasn't been cheated on, or who hasn't cheated?
I know scandal does sell. Unfortunately, people love drama. They love drama.
Insane. Well, you know what, you guys. We are going to talk about the drama mama all this whole episode. And then, you know, per usual with Teresa and I, we got sidetracked. Now we're in like another planet talking about things that we had no idea we were going to talk about. And I love it. So we needed to make a quick one so we can get this up for you today. So we will pick up with more of the hot takes our next episode. So you guys got to tune in. Of course. Sorry, you guys, we are late. That's why. But we appreciate you guys tuning in every single week. We will be back with you next Wednesday. Thank you, as always, for giving us a 5-star rating and review on Apple and Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. And don't forget, you can follow us on Instagram. Even when we both sound like we are dirty hookers that were up all night, you can follow us on Instagram. That's at Namaste Bitches Pod. Teresa, where are you?
At Teresa Judice.
And I am at Melissa Feaster. You guys, we will see you next Wednesday.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Love, love, love. Mwah.
Housewives, Bravo, dating, motherhood. It's all just one big party in my book. So raise a glass and join us for Turtle Time.
Okay, if you haven't figured it out, that's Ramona Singer. And I'm Avery Singer. And you probably know us best from The Real Housewives of New York. And Turtle Time is actually our new podcast.
Avery, I am so excited to be doing this with you.
I'm so excited too. And now we're inviting you to Turtle Time.
We'll have some fun and learn something, even if it's just the latest Housewives tea.
So follow, rate, and review Turtle Time now on Apple Podcasts,